Rastov has now created a new dwarven technique of bleaching clear.
All right, hold a moment.
We call this the Templar toss.
Contacts.
Must make notes of these.
As you guys open the door inside, with absolute surprise, are two apprentices. Well, we don't know if they're apprentices. They look mildly older, maybe in their mid-20s. They are wearing the robes of the Ferelden Circle, and they have their hands up. They have a spell primed, and we see anyone with a knowledge religion check may make this check. And it looks like two uniformed Templars standing right there with their shields and swords drawn, looking right at you.
Religion check. Religion. I'm actually really good at religion. Haha.
Excellent. I forgot that you even had religion.
Hey. Rastov is a religious man. He just believes in stone, aka the cool god.
Beef in the stone. Okay, those awkward, ugly, hideous white creatures standing in front that were knelt over the bodies and tearing them apart are ghouls. So we see 4 ghouls, 2 Templars, and 2 maybe late 20s magi with spells up towards you guys. Rowan, those ghouls, you're pretty sure used to be friends of yours.
Ah.
They look vaguely familiar.
What have I done? Are they fighting?
The 2 magi, because, I can only do so much, as you guys blow the door down and detonate their trap, are looking at you with total surprise and have spells primed up. Get away!
Well, Rowan, now's your chance, otherwise I'm going and killing.
Here I go a-killing again.
So I don't know who the hell these people are.
Rowan, you in particular are going to give me a perception check, and you're going to get a +2.
Okay.
Please don't roll another nat 1.
Here we go.
Much better.
Excellent. You are seeing the uniforms of the Templars and the equipment they're wearing. But you also remember, you have seen the list of people unaccounted for, and those that have their equipment been taken has been brought downstairs and identified, so we know who's here and who's not. These 2, you know everyone in this tower. They are wearing Templar uniforms, but Templar uniforms that are not from Ferelden. They're standing as they have their combat and their weapons ready. Your training, your muscle memory, you can tell who's been trained, who hasn't. Their combat stance is not one that you've been trained with. Something just looks very off about these 2 men.
Yeah. All my instincts are going, well, you know what? These are enemies. They've clearly turned people that I recognize into abominations. There's no question about it. There's no instinct within me that wants to talk with these people. I just want to
Okay.
Yep.
Yell the magic word. Say we have the kill order, please.
These people are not part of the tower.
The mages who have said get back, were they fighting them in this room or something, or were they trying to hold them back, or are they with them? Can we tell that?
They are all facing you. There are corpses in this room that the ghouls were eating when you blew the door down. It doesn't look like there's been any further violence in this room, which is very unusual for ghouls, Templars, and renegade mages all in the same room. They are all looking at you and warning for you to go away. But as you haven't responded yet, the young magi are preparing spells, and the Templars have their combat stance. The ghouls are getting up and preparing to move towards you.
I would like to respond then, since no one is responding.
Well,
I mean,
charge. You have 10
Kill him!
seconds until I charge. You have 10 seconds until I charge.
So I'm going
Someone
to
ready.
I'm going to say. So we're not here to harm anyone. We just simply want to go upstairs. Did you apply the barrier to stop us from going upstairs?
Diplo check. The younger looking woman in blue robes is in a total panic as you open the door. But as you spoke to her in an authoritative but reassuring and mildly comforting, because finally there is an authority figure here, the spell in her right hand, she closes her fingers and that energy fades away. No, we didn't set the barrier.
Okay, now clearly you don't want any harm to come to you. That makes sense to why you've put these traps here and you've fortified your position. Makes complete sense. Do you have any idea who could have fortified that? We need to get upstairs to get the first enchanter. We don't want to waste any more time than we have to.
The Liberati are in the western side.
Liberati, and who are they?
They're the ones who started the fight.
Started the fight with you, or started the fight within the circle?
I'm sorry, sir. I don't really know enough. There's been a lot of politics going on in the last couple months, and a lot of us thought that the Templars had to be overthrown, and the Liberati were the ones who, I think, pulled the trigger.
That is completely fine. Okay, we will leave you be. So long as you don't approach us. If we turn around and we see that you're following us, we will kill you. Stay where you are. Fortify here. Do not move from this room. Again, I repeat, if you come anywhere near us, when we leave from this area, this very angry dwarf will molest all of your dead bodies. Am I understood?
God.
Great pleasure.
Man, I've had such a long time since I've last had some fun with a dead body.
All right.
You know, give me a reason.
The situation seems to have de-escalated. The kids nod at you. The Templars still stand there without speaking, and they still have their weapons and shields drawn. Everyone gives me a perception check. Those of you that are magic sensitive, and Rowan, will get a +2.
Oh, they're gonna be undead. Don't worry.
God damn. Nicola, man, you are just sucking today.
Don't worry, Nicola, I'll come up when it counts.
Nicola's going to get the nat 20 when everyone else fails.
Well, now I'm just wondering who the hell are these people? Why are they here?
Adventure, I guess.
All right.
So with the +2, so 23 need a...
Nicola is so unsettled by the sight of the ghouls, she can't take her eyes off of them. Something is clearly very wrong. Everyone who passed a 16 is aware that this is very strange behavior. The DC for the true success was a 24. So, Rowan, you continue to go through your mind of the last week you've been here. You do not recognize these students. You don't recognize these Templars. And nothing in this school ever teaches the raising of dead.
Mm-hmm. That's why it's all very, very fucking strange.
Something is very wrong here.
I don't
Might
trust
be
any of
demons.
these people.
I, as a circle mage, wouldn't be able to note the fact that these guys have animated the dead.
You can clearly tell that they're animated dead. Anyone who had the religion check and passed that they were ghouls identifies them as ghoul. If you didn't pass that, they look very gaunt and creepy, but you don't quite know what they are.
No, so I know I passed the religion check. I know they're ghouls.
Then
But
you are
I-
aware that these are undead creatures. You, as a circle mage, knows that necromancy is not taught in the circle. However, you're not a student of this circle. Generally, you're not supposed to do that. It's possible that this tower is different. You doubt it, but you don't know that for sure.
Mm,
I'm going to ask them. Can I ask? What exactly are you doing here in the first place?
We're trying to survive, man.
That was a bad accent, but anyway. By raising the dead.
If that's what we have to do.
You're not part of the circle of mages, are you?
What?
You're not part of this circle, are you?
Neither are you.
That's not my point. Why are you here?
We're here because the building is on fire, man. We can't go downstairs. The door is sealed. We're not going upstairs
I
because
don't
who
mean
knows what's
why
up
you're
there.
here right now. I mean, how did you get here? How
We
long have
live
you been
here.
You live here. You don't look like mages from this tower.
You don't look like a Templar either. Who the fuck are you?
I suppose that's an impasse then. You seem to know how to raise the dead. But due to my party's wishes, I won't engage with you.
Aren't they your friends? You could always ask them how they died. And why they've brought them back to life.
You try anything, I will not hesitate to strike you down.
Hey, you blew our door down.
Your door.
Yeah, the one that's not there anymore. We didn't start anything with you.
Like I said, try anything. That will happen.
See, tension is still there, but the ghouls no longer seem interested and go back to eating the corpses on the ground. The Templars still stand there as if nothing is happening. The two Magi are still looking very nervous.
Okay, so Theo is
I
going to then start making his way around here and see if we can enter this room and if there's any magical traps on there as well, because Evelyn, I think it was Evelyn and Morrigan or somebody said or told Drastov not to go here. So what do we have situated here that's stopping us from entering? Is it a trap or is it a barrier like the magical one down here? What seems to be the situation?
We saw that something was there. We can surmise it's probably another magical trap. If you want to identify exactly what it is, it'll be another Arcana check.
I'm gonna say Glaith. Glaith,
I
You
figured
stay
if I
here,
asked that, it might cause something.
if you see any movement through that door, just give a roll.
I'd maybe, Nicola, I'd maybe have I'd maybe have Glaif stay at the back of us, not just actually stay there. I don't know if that's what you mean, sorry, but just have him.
Yeah.
I don't want to. I don't want you to leave Glaif just back here watching them. I wouldn't trust them enough.
No. I just meant like watching our back, basically.
Oh, but I just want to clear that up. Sorry, I misunderstood you. Okay, so yeah, can we identify what is here? Morrigan, Evelyn, Rowan, Lucius, anyone? Can we identify what is stopping Drastov from having fun time with the door?
Morrigan rolls a nat 20. She walks right up to it. We have another delayed fireball trap.
Just let me throw another corpse at it and we can call it a day.
I am more than fine with that.
I will stand over here.
Yeet!
Boom! This time the door actually stands the damage.
Well, cool for the door.
Yeah, it is noticeably heavier than the others. This one is reinforced with iron banding and heavy bolts. It looks pretty beat up from the explosion, but it's stood up to it.
I'm real proud of you, door. Now, I'm going with the tower shield up, and do I need to bash this door, I'm guessing?
It is locked, so yes.
Alright, you want me to lock it for you? I don't mind, whatever way. It's up to you.
I mean, whatever's in there probably knows we're coming, so might as well try violence first.
It most certainly goes down. This takes a lot of effort. and you really feel it in your shoulder after you punch this one down, but the door does break off the hinges. It doesn't blow down, but now you can easily just push it open.
The real enemy to draft off the
In
floors.
front of us, we see two gigantic steel statues with huge flails the size of a small child. And we see several younger looking mages and one who looks a lot older. All of them are starting to prepare spells as soon as the door opened.
Rowan, do your thing.
We have no quarrel with you. Go away.
Yeah, we need to go up though.
Oh, you
Beyond my
want to bury
wishes,
your release.
I need to put my companions' priorities first. They wish to access the door that you've locked with your magic.
That's quite an assumption. I didn't say I put it there.
Well, your friends in the other room did.
They're not my friends. If they were, they'd be here.
Friends, acquaintances, doesn't matter. I don't care. You're not even supposed to be here. Either you open the door, or me and my companions will execute you. We can either do this the easy way or the hard way.
You blow my door down and you come in making demands of me.
Your door.
Yes.
No.
This is the circle of mages.
Is it yours then, novice?
And how do you call it yours? It's not even your building.
Because I claimed it, that's why.
Can we please understand that we're arguing about a door here? We clearly have more important things going on, like survival. We apologise for blowing down the door. We had no other way to access it. We are trying to access the upper floors. If you have any idea of who put that barrier up, we would appreciate it so much if you would be able to remove it to allow us to go up to the upper level. That is all we're asking of you.
You met the kids on the other side?
Yes, we were seeking the knowledge to who put the barrier up.
Kill them, I'll put it down.
We don't have time to get in diplomatic feuds or debates. Soon as you drop that door, you can do what you want. We just need to go upstairs. We are not.
You want me to do a favor for you, you do one for me. You kill them, I put it down.
Or like
Listen.
what my companion said here. You either do
I
that.
don't even know what's happening.
You either do that,
Focus on old shit if it comes to a fight.
or we will kill you. Simple as that. I'm trying to be diplomatic with you. There's no time for us to run around and go and kill other people because you don't like them. We apologise for harming your door, but we need to get upstairs. Simple as that. If you want to kill them, you can go and do your own dirty work and go and kill them. Just allow us to enter the upstairs floor. If not, then we're going to have to unfortunately come to a disagreement, and then the end result here is you lie dead, regretting the fact that you simply didn't release and drop a barrier.
We did open their door for you, for what it's worth. There isn't any magical barrier now, so a bit easier for you, I guess.
All right. Theo, give me an... are you trying an intimidation on this, or is this a diplo?
I would
Sounds pretty intimidating.
I would say
trust me.
diplomacy has unfortunately failed at this moment, so I would be using my intimidation.
You'll get a +1 because you're standing there with pretty good numbers.
Just go for the mages first.
Fuck it. Let's just
He seems to feign interest, but you can see his spell that he stabilized in each of his hand. The glow in his hands is getting brighter as he's pretending to listen to you.
Yeah, I'm just going to hero point that. Sorry, do you not hear me?
Oh, you're going to try re-rolling it?
Yeah, I can't get any worse than that. Well, I can get worse than a 3, but odds are on my
All
favour.
right, go for it.
Are you fucking kidding me, Owen?
Oh my goodness.
Are you actually kidding me, Owen? You have got to be fucking joking me.
Oh, that's
What the
a...
actual fuck?
Wow!
How the fuck do I draw the?
Are you actually kidding me? Like, look, what the
There's a
fuck
bit on
is...
there's a bit on the left that it says
It looks like a
draw shape,
ruler.
freehand, or that you can do the
Wow.
Yeah,
snap to.
but for some reason it's not showing up for me. It's weird.
Cool, well, listen.
What are you trying to do?
I'm trying to measure, but there's no.
I'll do it for
It
you.
just says select move or pan view.
There you go, 40 feet. Yep.
Okay.
So clearly seeing this isn't fucking working.
Because usually it is
Okay.
there.
I'm
It's
just
not
gonna
there
give
for
I'm just
some
gonna give
reason.
the nod to Drastoff.
All right, everyone is going to throw a. Or hold up. Everyone is giving me their initiative. Make sure you have your tokens selected before you do it. Hold up when we get the initiative table. All right, select your token and throw initiative.
Oh, now
Yeah.
I roll high, of course.
It's just
The time
You know-
I'm trying to resolve stuff with words, the game's like, no, we want you to kill stuff, Theo. Right, okay.
It really wanted you to kill stuff, considering it was going
What-
15,
I
14,
don't-
14,
I don't-
16,
honestly,
13,
like,
14.
what the fuck is with that? Like, honestly, what is with? And then,
That's roll 20.
and then on the fucking fifth roll, natural one. I mean, like, what, Leon? Figure out what is the statistics of that? Like, really?
low.
Like,
But the best part is the only thing that matters is that these things don't be after me because they don't have attacks of opportunity, even if they have the feature, until their turn comes. So as long as I can get past these fuckers,
How do I
Well,
I'll
do
be
then-
fine.
GM?
Say again.
It's staying 2 GM. It doesn't.
You did a
guys-
private thing to me.
Yeah, how
Doesn't
can-
matter though. Your roll is still on it.
Oh, what the fuck? I've decent.
it's on your character sheet. There's somewhere where you should be able to. Where is it? Is it options? Where it automatically makes your rolls go towards the DM, and I think you need to unactivate that. Can't remember exactly where that is.
How
though.
the fuck did it get activated? That's the question.
I think it's just set that by default for some weird reason.
No, because it worked earlier. It wouldn't have worked earlier. It's almost like something's just. Thing.
I mean, I don't know what role he's talking about directly. I mean, his
Initiative, I'm assuming.
He sent me his martial dedication in a now
Yeah.
twice in a
'Cause
to a whisper to GM.
yeah. and I
At
don't
the
know
bottom. Is that where it is? No, that wouldn't be where it is. Huh.
What are these things here?
Big smelly poo poo heads.
Can you like order the initiative properly? Nicola should be
I'm-
first.
Getting it. Hold on. I just had to get everything added.
Jeez, V man, do your job. There's like 101 things, but we want you to do more. Do it.
Be faster, Eric.
Right.
Would going back to the other guys be easier kills?
There we go.
I mean,
Just for what it's
the
worth.
most listen, the most likely would be easier, but we don't have time to unfortunately sit and play
We're not
politics.
some idiot errand boy.
All right, Nicola, you are first of the turn order. You see the older looking mage is preparing to throw a spell as he was trying to hide the fact that he was doing it. The students are starting to prepare things.
Yeah.
I fixed it for you. You click in the top left where it says character. There's a bubble icon. That show rolls to GM. You toggled that on
Top left bubble icon.
right here.
Hmm.
I'm toggling it so you can see.
Oh, okay. I don't know how that got fucking clicked.
You clicked it at some point.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Right. So, I've
It's not
got
your turn.
martial dedication. Well, I'm just
your turn.
Oh shit! Sorry.
Yeah. Yeah. On your turn, you can trigger your aura, which is a very nice thing to have.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's worth me doing. I don't really want to be the first person to attack, but he's going to attack, so.
You
I'm
can
just-
delay your turn, which will permanently move your spot in the initiative order, and you declare who
You
you're
can-
going after.
You can go after me if you want to, because
Yeah,
my
I
plan
think
is
it's
very
best.
obvious.
Best to go after Drastoff.
By the way, in case it got lost, I did declare the old man my prey because I need it.
I heard you.
Good.
So what the hell are
Wait.
these again?
Me?
They're big.
No, not you. There's an older mage here, which everybody's just kind of assuming shouldn't be here and is an old man.
Got it.
Even though we got basically no description of him.
This dude here.
If
Before
old
we
man
pick
with
a fight.
magic is all I need.
Cool, so is Nicola going after Drastov?
Yes.
Okay, Nicola is delaying her turn. So I'm changing your initiative to 24.1.
Theo, if you want, you can delay after me. I'll eat.
Yes, I would also. So you're going to have to change that because I'm going to go after Drastov as well.
God damn it. I hate you people.
Are you before me or after me?
I'd be after you because technically you're still above me. So I would be. I mean, unless you allow me to go before you. I don't.
24.05 for Theo.
Yeah. And you know what the best part is? These guys over here didn't have their turn yet, so even if they have the feature, no attacks of opportunity yet. Hello, old man.
You are going to make a reflex save as you attempt to cross that area.
I am calling upon ancient blood for the save bonus.
By the bond of my beard.
Oh shit! Then.
You set off another delayed fireball trap as you run across the floor. You will take half damage.
That is a 26 because it's also a +1 against magic, so I don't think that's a critical success, but good enough.
Yeah, you're only taking half anyway. So you will take 17 damage.
Before or after half?
That is what you take.
Okay. Well, good that I charged first. Anyway, I have an old man in front of me. He is my prey. He is getting twin takedown. Actually, do I want to grab this man? I want to grapple this man, don't I?
Grapple the wizard, the fight's over.
I mean, I haven't... Wait, twin takedown. Oh, baby, I can... Why do one if I can do both? Anyway, first is a 24 in... wait, is this man chaotic or evil?
He is evil.
So, blessing applies and flat-footed, so 25. Is that enough?
Yep.
He is grabbed, and now comes the pick to the face. That is a 26 then. Is that a critical?
Hurt.
I'm guessing not. Is that a critical? I'm guessing not.
No.
Well, that's good enough though. I have the old man grabbed. He can get fucked. I have your master. Dipshits.
All right, Nicola, now it's your turn.
I'm going to. I think I'm going to get electric arc. I need to double check my distances.
60 feet if you're reaching spell, so you can do it if you want to.
Yeah, I'll just reach spell electric arc.
The old fuck is the highest priority, I think.
Yeah, that's what I'm going for.
Ouch. He has to pass a reflex.
That's the noise of electricity, by the way.
He gets huge penalties because he's grappled, so he'll fail it.
You motherfucker!
A quick burst of lightning just flies out of Nicola's hand and slams into the dude over Drastov's shoulder.
I'm just gonna hold him into it.
Do you know what I've just thought of? Nicky, have you ever played Command and Conquer?
Like
The Tesla tank.
You're essentially a Tesla coil, mate, or a Tesla tank. That's
That was red alert. Oh man, the Tesla coils were awesome.
Oh boy.
yeah, I'm not very good at life, but I'm very good at killing people and shocking them and stuff. So that's what it is.
That's shocking for my druid. Sorry.
Wahey!
Oh,
Zinger!
Theo.
Yeah, I mean,
Hold up, Nicola. You still have another action left.
I'd use reach spell, so I don't then.
You can command Glaith. He gets one action per turn.
Oh, I'm just gonna keep him close to me just now. I'm just gonna bring him close and keep him there just now.
Theo.
yeah, I mean,
Fireball formation.
Drastov clearly has this fucking guy tied down. This is an excellent opportunity to fucking pokey.
Yes, get it right in the back. Do it.
That dude is totally fucked.
What is
Well,
with
it
those
probably
fucking
still
rolls,
hits.
man?
It's a hit, yeah. It's a fairly weak damage, but it'll land.
Oh god, that is low finish.
Theo flies across the room, and as old boy is trying to wrestle with the dwarf, Theo just comes up behind him and just shanks him right through the kidney and whispers in his ear, "I am so hard right now."
I mean, I wouldn't say that. I would just say I'm so better than you right now.
Would it not just be
But listen, little man, you started something with your superiors. You're now going to fucking pay the price.
We don't need magic. We got muscle.
Old boy has to make a concentration check, which will be very difficult.
Is he trying to cast?
Yes.
Disrupt prey. Eat the critical, you old man.
Your mic's
Never mind. He does not cast a spell
your mic's going again, Leon.
and takes damage.
Ah.
Old boy is trying to wrestle his hands free, and Drastov could see his mouth moving as he's trying to collect himself, and just says "nah" and slams a pick through his shoulder. This dude is getting mutilated.
I have my lockdown feet now. Fuck this man.
That is going to forfeit his turn. Avalon.
All right. From my position, I'm going to say, so there are 4 other mages and these 2 large golems, right?
Yep.
God, this is not a fun combat in my mind.
They're in the back.
I mean, in a danger sense, not in an actually not fun sense.
Main boy is getting shafted, but there's some other shit here.
Yeah, I'm gonna bark at everybody else that's still with me. So I say to Rowan, Lucius, Morgan, who's hiding in fucking Buku, Egypt over there, and Nicola, that those 2 have the big guy. We need to stop these other mages from making havoc. And then let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That is just enough for 1 move. I'm gonna move over here to this mage, and just to check, do they also look like they're preparing spells? They're
Yes.
definitely looking to engage
they
in this
did,
fight.
yeah.
Okay. I hadn't really had any updates about these guys because of the situation with the main guy. Because I'm getting straight in the thick of it, I'm going to just go ahead and rage. Use it 1 action move, 1 action rage, and I'm going to take a swing at this person. Does my sword get the sparkles because they are also evil?
They are not evil.
Interesting.
The younglings are not evil. The main dude is.
Avalon's about to kill younglings. She's Anakin.
Don't do it.
Well, the good thing is I'm pretty sure 13 misses.
A 13 misses, yes. Avalon just screams up there and clumsily slams the ground with her sword.
Typical level.
I mean, that makes sense.
Nicola, you can go fuck yourself.
I mean, is that true? I'm pretty sure she could.
Although that still is helpful to know because I didn't get the bonus, which I am good aligned. I could feel my sword is enchanted with goodness, and the goodness did not work on this apprentice. Which is helpful knowledge to have. But that is my 3 actions for my turn.
Lucius.
All right.
Fucking hate my life. I can't believe I rolled a 3.
Hey, not everyone can be a dwarf.
Not everyone can be.
Not everybody can roll better. Not everybody that can roll better than 5.
Or we can roll like less than 5, I think 6 times in a row, like Theo. That sucks.
Listen, Theo
I
wanted
mean,
to
this
film.
guy's AC. I mean, hey,
Uh,
this guy's AC is like what, a 19? We'll be fine. Get rolled up and you'll crit this man every fucking turn.
So it's Gankfest on the big guy, and Evelyn went in there to swipe at a younger one.
I specifically said to you and the people that were still with me, we need to tie up these mages, because otherwise all these mages that aren't being attacked are gonna fuck shit up. I specifically said that to you and the other 4 people there.
Right.
I'm kind enough to count the bear as a
to
person.
look at the room and assess the situation. I don't have any knowledge of these things being golems or that they are even animated, correct?
If you want to figure out what they are, it is going to require a knowledge check.
Well, right, but it's at first glance, like, oh, statues, and that's about it.
Yes, they look at you menacingly, and they are unnerving. They look like statues, but something is very off about them.
Gotcha.
They certainly don't make any sense to be standing in this room.
So we'll throw a alchemist fire at this one here.
Definitely do that in the wooden building.
Yes. It's gonna be fucking amazing, Eric. I'm going to waterboard this man's face on the fire.
Yeah, that's what we'll do.
Yes, do it.
Oh, baby.
Oh shit, son!
Critical hit, baby.
That is a critical hit. That dude is so focused on trying to cast his spell, he doesn't pay any attention to you. Lucius winds up. He kind of gets a perfect, like, baseball stance on it and side slings it, and that bottle explodes right in the middle of the kid's chest. 4 miserable damage. That's a shame. Oh, yeah, we have critical damage.
Yeah. And we're just concentrating the splash and everything on that one guy, so no
That kid is
splash
now
to the
on
one
fire.
guy.
He is screaming in panic. Ah! He has severe burns as much of his clothes and his face and parts of his right arm start falling off. He is not having a good time.
And back behind the wall.
Fucking idiots.
Like a sneaky little rat.
That's my turn.
All right, the dude you just set on fire is going to have to make a concentration check to attempt to do anything other than fight the fire. He gets a hold of himself, and he's going to continue casting his spell. And who are we targeting? Attempting to hit Theo or Drastov is too dangerous, so he's going to fling right in the middle of the doorway. Lucius and Rowan are both going to give me reflex checks.
Do I get any bonuses since I'm behind the wall?
No.
It's probably electric arc or something like that.
Reflex, you said.
Filthy auto aim.
Both of you pass the reflex, so you only take half damage. A bolt of lightning flings out of the kid's hand. It strikes the ground around you guys and jumps up and reads around Rowan and Lucius. But the two of you see it, and you do your best to keep it away from you as it winds around you. Each of you will take 11.
11.
Yep.
Ouch. All right.
1. You just got hit by lightning. Fucking rude.
You're up, brother. Try to go to the right side.
Sean, make sure you update your HP on your character sheet as you take damage.
Sean,
Look
you
at
are
these
muted.
tasty little magelings. These tasty baby magelings waiting to be cleaved by a massive greatsword.
Sean, you are muted.
Oh, is
shit.
he?
Oh,
Hi.
whoops.
I've said that 3 times and people kept talking over me.
So
Try to go to the right side, please.
you were saying muted, and I was like, oh, hang on, I got to do that. And yeah.
Make sure you update your HP as you take damage or heal.
Yeah. So that's 62, right?
You took 9 or
You took
11?
11, so you'd be at
11.
62. When you click on your little token, if you hit the little gear,
Yeah.
it'll bring up your token bars.
Yep. I'm trying to. Why isn't it? There we go. Press enter. Okay. Right. I've never used Roll20 for everything, so
Well, it's straightforward because it will do all the rolls for you.
how do I? Oh,
Mhm.
The first thing you should worry about is figuring out what action you should do.
sorry. Hang on.
Mhm.
There we go. I worked it out. Okay. So I'm going to do, because I had it ready, I just didn't click it. Sudden charge.
Oh, which poor mage is going to take the brunt of the attack?
And now I'm just going to decide which one.
Please
Come
be the
on,
right
there's an
side.
old man. There's an old man.
Well,
The right
I
side of the
guess-
old man.
The right side?
Well,
Yeah.
hold on. So I did
I
say
would leave
tie up
him,
the
yeah.
mages.
Yeah.
You should.
Mhm.
I would go there and yeah, basically. Yeah,
You're
that actually
threatening
The
both.
gangbang. The gangbang.
Gangbang
Both
is
guys
about to
have-
already have its sloppy seconds.
And as a bonus,
This guy's
it's,
on fire, but this guy's not done an attack yet.
Yeah.
If you attack in Pathfinder, if you attack somebody that's in the middle of casting a spell, you can interrupt their spell casting.
okay.
So
Yep.
if that guy, the guy directly above you, is in the middle of casting a spell, you might be able to interrupt him.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
One thing to notice, you are a fighter, so you have attack of opportunity, which means if they afterwards try to cast again, you can hit them again for extra profit.
And that's
Fighters in Pathfinder 2 are ridiculously strong.
okay. Well, since I've got that, it's pretty much a bonus action, isn't it? To attack
Well,
after I've done the.
It's part of
sudden
your
charge.
movement, yes.
Yeah.
So you need to designate one of them and attack one.
Okay.
You're hitting the
So-
red one or the blue one?
The red one because it hasn't been attacked yet.
All right.
This one looks like he might be burning to death. So
Yeah, the one on the blue one is clearly on fire. It's pretty easy to notice. He is panicking and screaming.
where is my
Eric,
do?
RP in game, please.
Bastard
So
score.
that's it.
Ah, this sucks!
Oh, my.
Yeah, that's a
What?
critical.
Oh my god!
That's a crit.
And that is a crit
No.
against that poor guy.
That is a critical hit.
Shit.
And
So-
that is more than half of his HP in a single hit. So he has to make a fortitude save.
You might just instantly kill that man as he has a heart attack from the hit.
He rolled in that one. This dude had a shitty day. Rowan charges past everything. It is finally time. Everything I've trained for. This is the moment. I have to do this. You run up and you see one of these corrupted mages. Clearly, they are the antithesis of everything that is supposed to be good and right. You run up to him, and he looks at you and is preparing to throw a spell right in your face. And as you feel the heat coming off of his hand, you fly forward. You slice through his arm and take his arm off as he's trying to cast the spell. You swing it over your head, and you clearly cut right through his neck, and he falls to the ground bleeding to death.
Fuck.
Yep, there's that beginner's luck on the first session.
Jeez.
That dude
Oh,
is
right.
all kinds of dead.
Yeah, I did it
And
too.
you know what the best part
So good.
is? You still have one action. You can still try to murder this guy with just a +10 to attack because you're a fighter and fighter magic.
He's going to take a -2 to his AC because he's fucking terrified of how quickly you killed his friend.
Not Fuzi.
Yep.
So
Be the fighter, kill this man.
Double kill! Get a double
Kill him.
kill on your first turn.
So
Yes.
yes, I just want to make sure you can attack that second guy. You could also do the martial dedication, well, the inspiring stance if you want to give everybody the bonus. But that's what
Yes.
up to 20 feet.
Yes. So hang on. How come? Why the fuck don't I have the fucking thing? It's weird. It's never done that before.
What are you
What
complaining
one
about?
specifically?
if you look at his stream, the option to actually select the distance marker is grayed out on his thingy. That's not the right one, Sean. It's that fourth one down that's gray.
Oh, hang on.
Which
Yeah, there you go.
it looks like you can use it.
Okay,
it-
for some reason I thought it was up here. Then am I mistaken?
Well,
I would just go for the kill.
no, it's that fourth one down that you just used. It's working.
Okay, so 40. That's 20 feet radius. So that's pretty much everyone.
Well, you have to roll a diplomacy check first, and based on your degree of success, it does different things.
Okay.
Yep.
19. How's that?
Well, look at what the feat says.
Yeah, I'm
So-
going to take a quick question. Is this the inspiring stance from the Marshal?
Yes.
This is martial dedication.
Okay. Okay, the martial dedication requires you to make a standard DC by level. So this is this table. We are level 5 creatures, so you need to hit level 5 DC, so 20. I don't know if Eric is going to give you a bonus to it because you just murdered somebody, but technically you failed. 20
You're getting
if
a
you want to
plus
hit on this.
You're getting a +2 because of that ridiculous shit you just landed. But it's not enough.
Well, that's a 21 then, so that makes the DC.
Yes, it
Yep.
does. You are correct. So,
So 10 for Laura.
Oh, 10 feet. Okay.
A critical success gets it to 20, I believe, and a normal success is just 10 feet. But it's still a +1 against, I think, all mental and 2 attacks.
It
how long
is.
does it last? Is it just till the end of the round?
It's one round. It is a +1 bonus to attack rolls and saves against mental effects.
It doesn't. It lasts until the end of combat. It's a stance. Stances last until you get out of combat. It is very good.
Oh, okay. So you only have to
Yeah,
use that once.
Yep, it's a
Although I
stance.
assume he can reuse it to try and get the better effect.
That is correct. You can try to crit on it if you want the higher level, the wider aura, but you only need to succeed once, and then you have it for the rest of combat.
Okay. So anybody that enters that 10-foot aura around you will get the +1 to saves and
Yeah.
attack roll.
Eric,
Does it count for Theo?
It just barely touches his square, so yes, it does.
Okay.
you can just add like a circle aura around him and make us see it.
I put an aura on him. Can you guys not see it?
He's got a green circle aura
Nope.
on him.
I'm just gonna read it real quick and see if I can.
Oh, it's Will
That
can't see
blo-
it either. You might have made it only he's able
There
to
it
see
is.
it.
I see it.
Yeah, there we
Yeah,
go.
I can see it because I have control of his character sheet still.
I see it on Will's stream, so it should be good now.
Yeah.
I forgot. I have to mark it as visible for everyone else, which I don't know why, but whatever. All right. So that'll be Rowan's turn.
Mm-hmm.
Strong
One
start.
less mage should do. One less mage.
Avalon, as you are just picking up your weapon off the ground and still raging in fury, but now raging partially in fury at yourself for stumbling that, you're looking around the room and you can see unusual gargoyles are placed around the area. And one of them suddenly jumps off of the ceiling and flies down and starts to harass you.
Oh, great.
It shrieks at you and it swings right for your face with its claws. Your AC is
21.
21. It catches you by surprise. So because of the flat foot, it will actually land, but not very well. It scratches you across the side of your face, just enough to cut. You feel the blood fly out of your head. You take 8 damage. It shrieks at you as loud as it can. Give me a fortitude check.
God
As it
damn.
shrieks at you, venom flies out of its mouth, and you can feel it kind of splash into your eyes. But you just roar back at it, and it doesn't seem to bother you.
By the way, it if it is susceptible, it takes 1d6 positive damage for dealing slashing damage to me. How much damage did I take?
8. What does it take the damage for?
If it is susceptible to positive damage, it's from my my blessed blood racial. If I take
Everything takes
slashing
damage from positive.
about to
Yes,
say,
it does.
Yeah, so I thought it. Yeah, 1d6. Oh, sorry. Does 1d6 good damage? So
Good
it
will
might not.
end. So throw a d6.
Okay.
Mildly effective.
Which
It's damage for nothing, basically.
anyway, so the damage I took put me down to 63. You said it was 8. Okay.
Correct. It was just enough to piss you off further.
Coolio.
All right. This dude right here, what is he going to do? Assessing all the threats. He's going to turn to face Theo. He is going to step forward and attempt to touch Theo.
Coming for your ass, bro.
Right, it makes everybody wants to touch Theo.
Theo, give me a reflex.
Don't fucking touch me, you little peasant!
You're like, how dare you touch me, peasants? And you just rock your shoulder out of the way. Oh, fuck, he is totally caught by surprise. That's the end of his turn. This isn't going well for them. Morrigan's turn.
Sorry for shouting.
I shouted.
He goes up to Theo and Theo just gives him a dirtiest look. It's not even a case of he says get away, he just gives him a dirty look. And he just stops in his tracks.
Evelyn, kill the blue one by Theo, please. I will handle the red one. Morgan starts to put her hands together, and Nicola and Lucius feel the air around you drain and suddenly become almost 40 degrees colder. There is a eerie purple light coming off of her, and it feels very unsettling. You feel sick being near her. The dude that she is pointing at, that she said she is going to kill, is now trying to grab Evelyn. Not like a grapple, but just reach out and touch your shoulder. Evelyn, fortitude save.
There's my character sheet.
He's put a
You guys are just ruining this fight.
I think you ever try to touch it. Try
You
and
know,
touch
Eric,
it.
we have
What
our
are
one
cooties?
moment. We'll have enough fights, we will roll like shit.
It'll happen. This is certainly the easiest of the fights in this area. But it is going easier than I wanted it to be. Blowing past the guards, I didn't see that coming. The mage in front of you that you tried to hit reaches forward and just enough manages to grab your shoulder by your neck. And you can feel him almost trying to pull your soul out of your body. But you just roar in defiance and you kick him in the balls as he's trying to hit you with it. You have another failed attack. And this dude is dead, so out of the turn order he goes.
Yeah, well, you know, after a sword to the neck, I doubt you'd be living.
Yeah, a sword to the throat will do that. And you cut his arm off in the process, so...
I'm gonna say you've got his arm as a trophy.
Oh, God.
That's how you interrupt a spell. Just take his fucking arm off.
We can use that as a throwable mage disarmament stick. Just use it like a dynamite stick.
The only thing I would do is I would mercy kill this fucker because obviously, you know,
Nah,
I don't want you suffering. So
pick up that.
One of the
No
golems,
mercy.
finally, after all this action, readies its weapon and starts to lumber towards the door. Clank, 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 clank.
Cowards.
Who is it going to attack? Lucius is 1, Nicola 2, Morgan 3.
No Glythe. Glythe is right there.
Another.
You know you want to hit the bear.
Another racist.
Okay.
Racist bear here.
Lucius 1, Glaive 2, Nicola 3, Morrigan 4.
I'm just going to say...
Nicola!
I'm just going to say, Nikki, that would have been Morrigan if Evelyn never said anything, and she also wanted your bear to be hurt.
You just got bored! Oh, man. Sounds like someone gets the Blue Falcon Award. Nicola, this might hurt.
Yep. I expect so.
This is going to really hurt.
Nice.
The golem arcs back and slams you with its flail. The ball on it looks like the size of a bowling ball, and it feels like it when it crashes into your chest. You feel like it shatters part of your rib cage. You take 21 damage.
Shit, son.
Boo!
I would
And
argue that
it gets a second attack. And it hits you again. It is just wailing on Nicola. Nicola, you take another 14. It is beating the shit out of the little elf. The other gargoyle wakes up.
Do I have any?
It's now your turn.
No, I'm just gonna.
But now the door is
Oh,
too crowded for it to get
I
in
thought the
there.
gargoyle would land on me because it landed on you for the other bed.
Rowan or Avalon, who does it go after? Rowan is odd. It rolls odd. So it flies after Rowan. Rowan, one of the gargoyles in the corner, suddenly takes off and it flies towards you and it tries to rear up and slash you across the face.
Mhm.
You see it coming and you deflect it with your shield. The other golem turns around and is not appreciative of Avalon.
Oh.
Ooh. What's your AC?
My AC is 21.
Well, it's not a critical. That would have been bad. Avalon, you take 18. It swings again. It misses the second hit. You catch a really heavy, blunt impact right into your spine as you notice the golem is behind you. And that was the highly exciting, explosive round 1. All of that took place in 6 seconds. That was a lot of shit going on.
Yeah, man.
Drastov, you're up. That was absolute
I
mayhem.
imagine Drastov like has the mage's hands and he's like, stop hitting yourself. Stop hitting yourself.
Stop hitting yourself.
Continue. So how bad does this mage look after, being critted and gangbanged? How bad?
When this fight started, he was super confident. He was hyper haughty as he was getting ready to just end your lives. He looks fucking panicked. He looks horrified. He's like, oh god, where did this all go so wrong so fast?
There's no breaks in our train. You know what to do.
There are no brakes on this train.
Right. I am a dwarven engineer to an extent, and I know that machines require command rods. Is that correct? Does he have an obvious one?
Golems that are made by the dwarves require command rods to activate.
And I guess this guy doesn't have an obvious command rod on his body, right?
No.
Well, I was going to give him an offer, but sadly... Right. This guy is still grabbed, and unless he escapes, he's kind of fucked, so I don't really need to worry. You know what?
Oh yeah, my temp.
Raise shields and use one action to get a twin takedown in. Oh my, would you look at that? Another critical hit. Oh my, would you look at that? Would you look at that?
Jesus.
Alright, so old boy is looking in horror as he's trying desperately to get out of this scenario. He's still trying to catch a spell. Drastov, as he starts to free his right arm, you take your arm over it, and as you grab him perfectly, you spin your arm down, and you feel his elbow crack as it reverses, and his elbow is basically sticking out of his arm now, free from his body. As he is dropping in pain, you kick him free. Theo sees the opportunity. The two of you basically just spit roast this dude. A spike goes in his head. Theo's rapier goes right through his kidneys, and the dude just collapses on the ground and is bleeding heavily. The two golems no longer have light in their eyes. I was not expecting you guys to just blow through the guards like that, but
I choose the reroll. I choose my reroll. No.
Your mic,
oh my god! No! Wow! All right, well, Drostov, odd or even, and don't land on your pick.
I'll take the failure. I'll take odds. There you go.
Drostov is so excited by the spit roast that you run over and try to kill this dude, and you swing really wildly, and the pick slams into the wall and gets stuck in it.
And you know what the best part about this is? I have a spare apple pick because I know you, Eric.
Oh my god, Leon,
Your microphone, yeah.
Your mic is going
I don't know
out.
if it's your internet or something.
Is my mic fucked again?
I don't know.
It was them.
Yeah.
It is going all over the place.
Well, I don't know why.
I heard you trying to make fun of me, but I couldn't make out what it was.
The answer is I have spare pickaxes, Eric, because I know you. Well, that's fine. I still have my shield up and the golems are down, so we've won.
Okay, Nicola. As you are reeling from all the hits, that golem walked up and just started wailing on you, and all of a sudden, as it starts to raise its arm back up, it just stops. It is totally immobile again.
thanks,
You're up.
Dick, for that.
That really hurts. You feel like one of your lungs is popped. You're struggling to breathe.
I'm going to can I use Tempest Surge and Reach?
Say again.
Yeah.
I can I? I'm going to use Tempest Surge and Reach on this person.
I think Morgan
This
wants to murder that one.
Morgan said she's got that dude.
Yeah.
But you can go after him anyway if you want.
Yeah, I think.
There's the two gargoyles as well.
In fact,
There are the two gargoyles. There's the one guy who's still on fire.
Tempest Surge this did here.
All right. Cast your spell.
It's taking a while to go through. To press it. Try again. No?
Something not landing.
Yeah, it doesn't seem to be going through.
there
I'm
you
pressing.
There it goes.
Oh, fucking hell.
Oh,
Why?
God damn.
Damage, man.
You guys are just wailing on the enemy today. Your skill checks are sucking today, but your combat is rocking.
After being hit that hard, this motherfucker is getting.
You're targeting the gargoyle that's on Avalon?
Yeah.
Nicola is struggling to breathe and is nursing the possible broken ribs that she's taken, but puts both of her hands together, braces her body up, puts her right hand back, and pushes it forward, and out of her fingertips, a bolt of wind and lightning reaches forward, smashes into the gargoyle. It gets roasted as it takes the lightning, and it gets crushed against the wall, and it splats and falls down.
Like a fly swatter, bitch.
God, you guys are hitting hard today. You still have more actions.
It was.
I think that was a reached surge, I think, wasn't it?
Yeah, so that's
Yeah.
freezing up.
Oh, that's your full turn then.
Yeah.
1, 2.
Well, it
3.
certainly worked.
No, that wasn't actually. She didn't have to reach there. That's only
no,
5
wait,
spaces.
no, that didn't actually. I can put. What's Glaith's movement speed? The movement.
Glaive gets one action for free, and then you can spend parts of your actions to give him more stuff to do.
If you want the bear's animal companion speed, I think it is 30, but I can look it up real quick.
I think it's 30.
really get anywhere from where he
One
is.
second. Bear. A bear's speed is 35. So, yeah, apparently
I
he's
get to
fast
there,
as
yeah.
shit.
I'm going to tell him to go in there and help with Evelyn because that's the only. Wait a minute.
You can move him around. So put him where you want to. He gets 35.
If you command him, then he gets 2 more, so he has 3 actions to do as he pleases.
Okay.
Well, as you please.
I'm going to put him up here next to this dude on fire, and I'm going to. What's his attacks again?
Get some, Glade.
He's going to.
Come get some.
Bite
Come,
this.
get
He's
some.
going to bite this mother bleeper. Do I need to change?
Mother bleeper.
His macro should be updated because, nothing besides his numbers changed. And the sheet
Jesus
auto updates numbers.
This guy's got to be done.
Oh my god, what is with you guys today?
And Glade, you can have him for
We're,
dinner.
we're ruining. We're
Damn.
ruining with it.
Eric, you know, this
They've
is
having this
horrible.
kid
You
for
guys
dinner.
absolutely skipping most of the encounters in my campaign this day. It's just
Faith has
karma.
been bothering Nicola for the last hour since you guys walked into the tower. He wants food. He's been promised food. He wants to eat. And Nicola finally lets him see. She taps her hip and just points at that dude. Glade runs up, tackles the dude, puts his mouth on his neck, and tears his throat out and gets a good mouthful. Glade is just having a time of his life.
I mean,
he was
technically,
also well done.
yeah, thanks to
The guy-
he's
the
well-
guy-
No, and I see this shit, and I'm like, well,
Jesus Christ.
Glad I'm on this side.
The guy was well done as well. He likes it.
Yeah, Lucius kind of baked him a little bit for him.
Well fired.
Jesus Christ. Rowan, you get splattered with blood as the bear tears this kid's throat out. Theo, this is going quite well. That dude tried to touch you, and you're like, get off me, peasant.
Yeah, I'm going to turn him. I'm just going to literally, I'm going. Did you just try and touch me? Like, I'm expecting a response. Like, I want a response out of this person.
The other only one response.
No.
Your mic is dubbed.
Yeah, dude, your mic's
Oh
fucked.
god, really?
Okay, well, I'm going to. This person needs to learn a lesson. So, I'm sure I get my thingy with that. My deception.
Yes. He is way too horrified to pay attention to you.
I mean, 17 again, but that's what, like, that's 47 damage right there? No,
Well,
not 47.
if you
No,
crit him.
I'm not. I'm talking shit. I don't know why I've taken critical.
It's not a crit, but it is a
Yeah.
basic hit.
So 18.
You start to move to attack in one direction. He's unarmed, so he's going to try to weave around it. But you almost drop your rapier into your other hand and hit him unexpectedly in the thigh.
Cool. I'm gonna attack him again.
All right.
That's the second attack. That's taking the minus into consideration if you look at it.
Fuck.
That beats his AC by 10.
So yeah, that's a lot of damage.
That's a lot of damage. As he takes the hit in the thigh and he's bowed over in pain, you pull it free and you definitely just rocket it right up and you spike it through his jaw and it comes out the roof of his head.
It's like, don't ever try and touch your betters again.
I'm not going to catch the pour off of you peasants.
That's ending my turn.
Madeline. Well, this fight went swimmingly.
Yeah. Do I want to? Well, we actually have people with battlefield medicine, so. So to be clear, I intentionally didn't listen to how much damage Nicola took because I don't want to metagame her current HP. But just glancing, she looks beat up, or does she look nearly dead?
She looks really beat up, but she's on her feet. You can see her body is heavily bruised, but she's standing without a problem.
Okay, well, do you want to know what's really funny? This will be the first combat we've had since I hit level 4 that I've been able to use pretty much any of my magic for an ally. I'm gonna go ahead and use an action to Moment of Clarity, and then I'm gonna do a second level heal, second level 2 action heal on Nicola.
Thank you.
Yep.
Arigato.
Roll your heal. Nice.
Arigato
Nice.
gozaimashita.
As even achievement for Evelyn, even with her rage flowing wild, she zeroes out for a second, and a bolt, well, is projected from her gauntleted hand. Big success.
Nicola,
What is it?
the pain of your possibly busted ribs is still there, but the pain that you've taken is a lot less.
And then I turn my attention back to the poor guy that's probably about to get turned to goo by Morrigan.
Hold on. Nicola, is your max HP
Smile.
65 or 56?
It's 73. My hit point, I hadn't changed it on that. I didn't realise you needed to change it on the actual. I've just been doing it on my character sheet, but I've done it on both now. So it's changed to 73 now.
I updated your max to 73.
How does a druid get more HP than me?
My tanky motherfucker.
Yeah.
She's just built that way.
Built different, bro.
Let me hit you, my Rafael, and we'll see how much health you've got left.
That is a
They have
buzz
a-
elf.
And I was built this way.
Lucius.
Okay, well, the scary golem is now deactivated.
You're glad it didn't hit you.
Yes, I am.
Shit would have sucked.
Yes, I fucking am. So there's still a mage in front of Evelyn, correct?
There's a mage and a gargoyle left.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, Avalon did dibsy that mage, so that's why we haven't attacked him yet.
So
Morgan
she
said
turns
she's going to
around.
kill that dude, but it'd be easy enough for you guys to do it before her turn. She's pretty late in the turn order.
5, 7, 15.
Give the
It is
gargoyle.
going to be
That's
sick.
my kill. You're stealing my kill.
Oh my god!
Old man don't give
What's
no.
this happening?
Every time.
Old man don't give no fuck.
What is
Remember that?
happening?
That's an extra damage. Did you not get the blessed bitch be good stick?
Yeah, it gets the +1.
And you
Yeah.
said it wouldn't be important, Eric. You foolish man.
So is it 27 a crit?
Yes.
7
Oh my
damage.
God.
Down,
It
bitch.
is alive, but not by much. As it's trying to, like, rip at Rowan, who's, like, blocking and hiding on it, Lucius just walks up, BAM! Right in the back of its head, and it almost falls over.
Hey, I get a second attack.
Goddamn stone
I will
whipper.
try.
My turn. And then
Let's swing on it again.
Yeah, why not? It'll be my last action.
What is this? What is this game? What is this game?
Oh shit!
Everyone is landing critical hits, and Drastov landed 2 critical failures back to back. What is this game?
Like the Lord's Son, I took their sins to take all the bad
So
roads.
Lucius walks up and just wham right in the back of the thing's head. And it is stunned. As it turns to try to look at you, its eyes are barely open. And Lucius is like, nah. He just full up baseball swings. Boom! And its head just crushes in as it falls over. Rowan, you're mildly impressed at the might of this surprisingly old man.
Like I
He's
said,
not even that old. He's like 40.
Let's go, man!
I lift up my light mace and I blow on the head.
like I
Oh,
said before, looks can be deceiving.
All right, Rowan, you're up. There's one dude left.
Well, I may as well be the one to finish him off. Hello?
I don't think this guy's taking any damage, is he?
You realise, but everyone's dead.
Please, please, no! He is dropping to his knees and begging to not be killed. Please, please, no!
I'm pretty sure Glade's
Can
still
I-
hungry.
Can I knock this fucker out?
You can go for non-lethal damage, yes.
Yeah.
But do you have a weapon that can be non-lethal using a
I mean,
blade, right?
Can the shield do that?
Yes, you can certainly shield bash him, because that would...
Yes.
Could you imagine getting bashed with a shield? Like, Jesus Christ, that would hurt.
Get
Yep.
shield. He's getting shield.
Combat
boss.
is over. This dude is surrendering.
Okay.
Oh, so you don't even need to knock him out. Although
You can if you want to.
Morgan might still turn him to goo.
Morgan is still planning on doing whatever she's going to do unless
was
someone
gonna
tells her
say,
not to.
Like,
But that's up to you guys. Are you accepting his surrender or are you going to kill this dude?
I'll
Let
accept the
Morrigan
surrender.
take
Nope.
his power. Let Morrigan take his shit and just power it up. Fuck it.
I mean,
Take every single bit of his soul and devour it, Morrigan.
I mean, this man had his chance.